outsiders. I'm just saying, I'm quoting outsiders because that's how Christians. That's why I don't call myself a Christian. Like, I'm not a Christian. That's not what I go as. For lack of better words, I can't think of the word right now, but I'm not a Christian. I just spiritual. I accept myself as a spiritual being who believe in Jesus Christ, you know, the Son, the Savior, you know, of the world and all of that. But you know, to hear music like that, how someone took something like in the Bible when it comes like Jesus or whatever, when he was out saving people, he didn't go to churches where people knew him. He went to the slums. He went to the people that needed it, not to the people who already knew. So my aunt on her deathbed, she said, Cree, so that's what they call me, Cree. She said, Cree, I think you're singing the wrong genre of music. And she was dying. And for her to have one foot in the world and then another foot in another realm, I'm taking everything she says to heart right now, because she could be and anything she tells me could be coming from God, because she's dying. You know, she's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So when she said that, something changed, you know, within me. So like that Birth of a New Nation album, I was riding to work listening to the whole thing, you know, and it just, that's what brings everything together, you know, that piece of gospel, because I want it to be in everything, like Chance the Rapper. The Coloring Book album.
This is very diverse.
Oh my God.
The sound is very diverse.
And like to hear the choir and his music and all of that, it was amazing and very inspiring. So I definitely want to go in a direction where I can take what needs to be said and put it, like mash it with what everyone wants to hear. So neo soul, trap, gospel, that kind of. But neo soul is kind of, in my way, is gospel in a way.
Yeah, in a way,
It's neo soul is just about the vibe. It doesn't necessarily mean lyrics. I can speak about, you know, being spiritual and it still be neo soul, you know, but I still wanted to have a vibe that attracts, you know, the youth. So.
That's what's up. So the last question is where you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now?
10 years from now, I see myself still underground.
Still underground?
Not like underground, like nobody. Who's that? What's that
like
guy name?
Tech Nine?
What's his name?
Dr. Dre?
Day and Night.
Day and Night. Oh, Kid Cudi?
Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Like, people know about Kid Cudi, but Kid Cudi not out there like that. He not winning no like awards, and he's like mainstream, and he's just, or for instance,
J. Cole like that too though. You can think about it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want that fame, you know, like Sia, that Chandelier song.
Yeah.
Her, like, or her, Her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You don't even know how they look, because
she got a great song.
Yeah, she has a great sound, and then on top of that, no one knows how she looks, so that she can be amongst us every day. She's living her life. Like, I would like to do that. I don't want to be like Beyonce. I don't want to have to hide myself just going down the street. So you're pretty much a prisoner in your own home without your security, without your bodyguards. I want to have a life. I want to enjoy the world. You know, I want to do those type of things. So that's why I say fame is not my concern. In 10 years from now, I see myself performing on a regular basis, full time. I'm not working no jobs. Neither is my family, and I don't want to take care of them. I'm putting everybody to work first and foremost, because I supported myself. That's
what Kevin Hart did. Kevin Hart made all his homeboys. He made sure that each one had their own identity, like had their own thing, and that's what made him being like one of the most paid comedians in like history.
That's all I want to do, because one thing about it, I shedded a lot of tears because of the support I don't have. So it's very easy to support somebody, but it's not easy to give your hard-earned money or hard-earned works to anyone. You know, so it's like I would rather put you to work as opposed to you not being there for me and just expecting it because we're family. You know, like, I'm that type of person. I don't want no one, because instead of me saying no, I'm just going to give you that opportunity to get a yes, you know. So you want some money, okay, you work for it. That's the only way you're gonna get it. I'm not telling you no, but here's the way to get it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, 10 years from now, I just see myself being a regular schmegler, you know, artist, but you never know because people gravitate towards who they want to.
I was about to say that because you never know. Your sound may get so... Because I always had this conversation with each artist, you know, a cult following could take you so far. Like, it's bigger than just being famous, but having that cult following, like Kid Cudi, he could come out right now and, like, for a tour, he'll be sold out because the fact that he has that cult following. You know, J. Cole got that cult following, even though he'll probably come out probably like once in the blue moon out of the year, his show gonna get sold out. So you may become an artist like, hey, Christy Carter coming out with that tour. I didn't even know about it. It was on her page.
Yeah.
Sold out. 5 minutes.
I can't wait.
You know what I'm saying? So
there's definitely another reason why I want to change my name because I feel like Christy Carter is like a movie star name. Like I can just, a lot of people say your name.
You should keep it though.
Like
you can see, I can see you in movies and things like that. You know, like I said, having your own podcast, being on the radio, being a radio host, you know, being the host of a show one day.
Yeah, I would love to do something like that. I'm glad you said that because, like, just hearing people, like, tell me things like that is very inspiring because I'm surrounded by people who don't think I can do it. Like, they think my singing is a hobby. They're just waiting for me to get over it and realize I need to get into school or get a good job. I don't have that support like that. You know, I don't... Like, I know people that have family attending their shows and things like that. I don't have that. I don't have that. As a matter of fact, like, I had to cancel a studio session because I'm not going to, you know, do that. But a relative of mine was going out at a party, something that they didn't have to do. And they were supposed to watch my grandmother, and she couldn't be there by herself, so I had to stay. So they couldn't put the club on pause while I go and record music. So that's what I mean by support. You know, like if you support what I'm trying to do, no way in the world you'll put a party before what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, it's like that in the family, but we gonna end on that note. You have any shout outs? Anything coming up before we
Yeah, as a matter of fact, y'all can stay tuned. March 19th, which is not next Monday, but not tomorrow, but next Monday, which is also my birthday. I'm releasing a new single, Whole Grown Woman, and I may, you heard it here first, drop a second track as well as like a gift to those who actually support me and have been waiting. I have a performance coming up March 17th, you know, at Miami Warehouse for Women Appreciation Month. Free for women, $7 for guys, RSVP. Another thing, I just want to shout out the Foul Hundreds, New Miami, R&B, Miami Warehouse, Seldom at Fado, Fado, Vino, all of them. Like, I appreciate you guys and your support. And just know I'm not forgetting about y'all. And it's because of people like them that I'm still doing what I'm doing now. So, yeah.
Well, hopefully on the next interview you can be like, shout out to DJ Anonymous.
Yeah, no, you too. Yeah, I appreciate it because a lot of people don't hit me up to do this. So when I got that message, I was all for it. So I appreciate that too.
And you know, before I end the podcast, before I even say what platform I'm on, but you know, when artists tell me that, you know, when I hit them up, and it was like I was excited. I was like, you know, to me I was excited, but at the same time, me being so humble, I'm like, you be excited for me, you know, I'm not there yet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was excited. I was excited. When you asked me, I'm like, yes. When my mom heard about it, she was like, she asked me about doing something for her today, and I was like, no, I have a podcast, and she didn't know what it was. And when I explained it to her, she was like, really?
Yeah.
Like, when they see things, when they hear about things like that, that's when the support starts pouring in.
So this is gonna be about a 2 hour podcast, 2.5 hour podcast, one of the longest podcasts. I think the longest one I had was like 3 hours. It was with my one of my friends from high school, so we was catching up.
Yeah.
You know, then my fiance came in and stuff like that, so it was like 3 hours. But this one of the like longest, so have all your fans, you know, your family and stuff, you know, they can listen to you for about 2 hours and things like that. But that's what's up. That's
yeah.
what's up, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you for being on the show.
Yes, I appreciate the fact that someone is interested in my life story. It's so boring, but actually it's not. I can't even tell you the fun part yet, but
that's on part 2. We gonna come out. We gonna have plenty of interviews. You know, like one. His name Andres. He has a clothing brand. So he told me, like, anonymous. Once I get famous, you know, I want you to be like that person that I want you to interview me. I'm like, hey, let me be that.
Yeah.
So I can try. I want to travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go see new places and things like that. But it's been Sports Biz Music, episode 18 with Christy Carter. Before we go, I would like to say the Sports Biz Music Podcast is on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Radio Public, Audio Boom, Stitcher Radio, Vodoo. We trying to be everywhere in everybody's phones, computers, everywhere. But once again, thank you for being on the show, Christy.
Thank you. Oh, you can find my social media, Instagram, Christy Carter Official. I'm sure you'll spell it out for me.
Yes.
Yeah, Christy Carter Official, SoundCloud, Christy Carter, Facebook, Christy Carter, Twitter, Christy Carter _
Well, they gonna see on the Sports Biz Music page, at Sports Biz Music on Twitter and IG. But on that note, we out.